Okay, guys. So whenever we are making the request, everything is good, na? Come on.
Yes, Ravi. It's okay.
Okay. So good. So here what in just think about that we are making our application to our application we are making the get type request, guys. Okay, get type request. If we want to make the get type request, then what will happen now? In the get, what is that body section will be not there. So if we want to send, right, if we want to send what, if we want to send the get type data, right, if we want to send the get type data, so just think about that here what is that URL. But we can send the data in the get type also we can send the data, but we will use what is that to send the data in URL only, right? Just think about that here. Just see this. Okay, see this here. What here? What our just we want to fetch the data, right? So here we are using get, right? Here we are using get plus just I'm giving what, just find, right, find all, right? I want what all data to fetch a find only, right? Find slash 10 data, 10 number data. If we want to send it, means we can send the data but using URL only. In the body section in the get will not support. In what, get will not support what body section, right? Get will not support or what body section, right? Come on.
Yes, yes, Ravi.
Okay, so fine, guys. So let's understand what is that HTTP protocol, right? HTTP protocol. So in the HTTP protocol, so it support what is that HTTP stand for what? Hypertext Transfer Protocol, right? So means what? Based on that HTTP only we are making the request, right? We are making the request. It's having what, how many part, how many things in the HTTP, how many way we can make the request and we can get the response. Now guys, there are two methodologies there, right? No, HTTP request and what is that HTTP response, right?
HTTP response. Okay.
Yeah, and we know that request and response, how many contents are there now, guys? Two contents, right? Header contents and what, body contents. Nah, come on.
Yes, sir.
And what
Yes, yes, Ravi.
and what head section, our head section, what information is giving our head section now, guys? What head section to providing what?
Metadata.
Good, very good. To
Metadata information.
yes, to provide what, to provide what, metadata, right? Metadata, right? Metadata is nothing but what kind of metadata will be there now, guys? Just think about that data like what is that data, like what is that length of our what, length of our what, length of our what, XML or JSON data. Then that is that information will provide, right? Metadata means what, data about data, guys. Okay, data about data is nothing but what, metadata means what, information, my length, how much length we are sending. Or just think about that, if we are making the request, in that request what is that 20 KB data we are sending, that length, that size will give what is that, that size will come to our what head section, our what head section. Okay, after then what, date and time also will come, right? Date and time also will come. Okay, so after then what, another cookies also will come, right? Cookies also will come, right? Okay, so these information. After then what, content type will come. Everything will be, we will see that as a practical also, guys. Okay, everything will be there as a practical. Don't worry. Okay, just see the theory part. Okay, just see the theory part. Whenever we will do the practical, at the time I will show each and everything, whatever explanation I'm giving here, right? Everything I will touch, I will show as a practical. Okay, so okay, this information. And what, second part, another one more part is there. What is that, body part? Na, come on.
Yes.
in the body part, right? In the body part, what will be there now? What will be there now? Whatever we are sending the data, right?
Actual data.
Yeah,
Request object.
yeah, data, actual data will be there, right? Actual data will be there. Okay, so good guys. So whenever in the RESTful services, right? In the RESTful services, okay. So whenever we will send the data, right? Send the data from the consumer to provider, right? So for that, what object we will use now, guys? What object we will use now? Request body, right? To representing this body part, right? To representing this body part. So for that, what is that request body object we will use? Request what?
Request body.
Yeah, request. What is that? Request body. Request body object we will use, right? So using this request body, what we can do now? Send data. Send data from what? From consumer. Consumer to what? Provider. I hope the people know that consumer and the provider. Just I completed the explanation, guys. Anyone having the doubt what is the consumer and what is the provider? Come on.
No, Ravi.
No, Ravi.
No, Ravi.
Not required.
Okay, so means what? Just come here, okay? Means what? This data, if we want to send this data, right? This data to our what? Consumers area, right? Means what? Here, not here.
Producer area.
Yes, here what? 1 minute. Okay, yes, here. So means what? Here just think about it. This is the application. From here, if we want to send this data, right? If we want to send the data, right? In this application to whom? Our provider application, right? Our provider application. So for that, which object we will use now, guys? Which object we will use? Come on, request body, right? Which object now?
Request body.
body.
Request body. Okay. So
Request
same
body.
okay, but what I want to send the data, I want to send the data in the XML or JSON format from what? Producer to what? Consumer. So for that, what object?
Producer.
So for that, what object will be there now, guys? Response object.
Response body.
Response body.
Yes.
Response body.
Response body. Response body will be there, right? Response body will be there. Means what? Send what? Send data from what? Send data from producer.
From provider.
Producer to what? Consumer. Now clear, guys? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we seen that, right? We seen that what is that methodologies, guys. Now we seen that what is that methodology, right? This 8 methodology, 9 methodology, we seen that. But what is that? I said that we are using in the real time only this methodology only, right? So you people want to know the explanation, elaborated explanation of this 4 methodology. What is the use of and why we are using in what our application this methodology now, guys?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so let's see that. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, so what? So here what? Here what? HTTP methods now. Okay, so get type, right? Get. If we want to make the request as a get, right? So means what? Means what? Using get, what we can do it now, guys, in the Spring MVC only. So whenever we are making the get type request, so based on that get type request in Spring MVC, what kind of operation we are doing now, guys? If we want to select any data from the server, right? Means what? From the controller. So for that, at the time we are using what? Get type now. Come on.
Get mapping.
Yes,
Yeah.
Get mapping.
When we want to
So
data
here
from
what-
the server, then we have to use.
So here what fetch
Fetch the
resource, right? Fetch resources, right? Fetch resources. But whenever we are talking about that, what is that in the terminology of what REST, guys? Okay, so everything will come as a what resource now only, guys. Okay, in whenever we will say that anything,
Okay.
then here we will say that what text file, if we are calling the method, that is also called resource. If we are downloading any what text file, so for that one also we can say that resource. If we are if our API is working on what image, that is also resource only. Okay, so to fetching the resource from the server means
Server.
sorry, producer, right? Producer. Okay, so another one is what? Another we will use what? Post. Another we are using. So for that means what? Creating resource, right? Creating new resource, not a resource, new resource. Creating resource at what? At a producer. At a producer now, guys. So for that, what we are using now? Post we are using, right? Put methodology. When we will use the put methodology? When we will use the put methodology now, guys? When we will use to modify.
Update
To
the
update
resource.
to update resource at the
Resource.
producer.
Yeah, to modify existing resource. If already resources are there, right? Existing.
Yes.
Existed resource, right? Existed resource at what is that? At a producer. At a producer. Then we will use what? Put. After then what? Delete. We will use what? One more methodology. Delete methodology, right? One more methodology means what? To removing means what? If we want to delete the data, right? Means what? If we want to remove or delete anything from the server, so for that what we will use now? Delete methodology, right? We will use what? Delete methodology. Remove producer side. Okay, one more methodology we will use, guys. Patch. PATCH, right? Patch type. So when we will use the parse, when we will use this one, this methodology partial, right? Means what? Just think about that. If we want to update our email ID, just okay. I don't want to update full data. So at the time we will use what? Patch. Partial.
Patch.
If we want to modify our what? Partial data. At the time, what we will use now? Patch type, right? Patch methodology. Producer side, guys. Okay, good. So this methodology we will use, guys. Okay, so based on this methodology, right? So our what Spring Boot REST is given what annotation also, right, guys? What is that? At the rate get a mapping. Another one is what? At the rate post mapping.
Post mapping. Put
at the rate put mapping. Okay, at the rate delete mapping. At the rate patch mapping, right? These annotations are also there. If we apply on the top of this method, right, this annotation, then that method will be have as what? Then that method is started to be having as what? This based on this methodology only, guys. So okay, so good. So now we completed, guys. Okay, so now we completed all what is the theory part. So you people want to see that what rest our Spring Boot rest what flow, like how we see in that MVC flow, same our rest Spring Boot rest flow also there. Are you ready to see that?
Yes, Ravi.
Then we will implement what? Then we will implement one small application now, guys. Okay, then we will implement one small application. Are you ready now?
Yes, ready.
Yes, Ravi, ready.
Yes, sir.
Till now everything is fine, guys. Everyone is understanding whatever concept I'm explaining now.
Good.
Yes, sir.
understand.
Okay, guys. So let's understand first
Yes,
what
Ravi.
is that. Okay, so let's understand what rest. What is the rest and what is the
Yes, sir.
elaboration? What is rest, right? Rest means what? Rest. Oh, rest. First understand. RE means what? Representation, right? Representation. Representation means what? Representation means what we can say in the rest, guys? Anyone can tell? Anyone know that? Global data. Representation means what, guys? Global data.
Hmm.
State transfer.
Global data, global format. Global format, right? Global format data is nothing but what? Representation. Representation means what? We are converting our object in what? Global format. That is nothing but what? Representation now. Okay, so S means what? S means what, guys? S means what? State.
State.
State, right?
State.
State means nothing but what? In the code, whenever we are learning in the Java, right? State and behavior. Whenever we are learning a concept, anyone know that what is the state and what is the behavior, guys? Anyone can tell?
Method and function.
Sorry,
Internationalization.
state and behavior
Method
is
and function.
internationalization. A OOP concept, in OOP concept. Sorry,
Method and variable.
Yes,
very good,
Local
very good, very
Variable
good,
state.
very good, very good, very good. State means nothing but what? Variable, and variable is nothing but data, na? Come on.
Yeah.
yes.
Behavior, behavior is nothing but method,
State
guys. Okay,
behavior.
method and behavior, right? State and behavior. Anyone heard about that? These things in OOP concept?
Yes.
Come on, everyone. Anyone?
Yes,
heard?
Ravi.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
After-
Ravi, yes.
So same like here, state is nothing but what, guys? Data, na? Come on. Everyone.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So okay, so okay, so T means what, guys? T means, anyone know that? Means what? Transfer.
Transfer.
Transfer is nothing but what? Means what? Send or receive. Send or receive. Okay, this is the full form of what? Our REST now, guys. Okay, so you want to see the REST working functionality in Spring Boot? Come on.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, guys, so now I'm going to give you people all conclusion. whatever till now explanation I given, right? Every conclusion I'm going to give in this diagram. So please focus on this one, and based on this one only one small application, dummy application I will explain, guys. Okay, I will I will create dummy application. I will create not much application. Okay, so then we will later whenever we will go ahead in the application, then we will learn the big application. Now small application will be there, but focus on this area, right? Because whatever till now 2 hour onward, whatever explanation I'm giving, right? Every explanation I'm going to conclude in this application, in this diagram. So okay guys, so just here, okay, consumer, just I'm just think about that this is the consumer only, right? Consumer, dummy consumer I'm giving. Later we will use it different consumer. Okay, so here just here consumer application I'm writing our consumer application. This is what consumer application is there, right? Consumer application is there. Whenever our consumer application will make the request, right? Whenever our consumer will make the request, this request will go to whom? Front controller, right? Front controller. Okay, front controller. Front controller, guys. Okay, front controller. Okay, front controller is nothing but what? Dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet, right? So DIS, just I'm writing what is that? Half only, guys. Okay, this dispatcher, that's it. Okay, this is nothing but what? Dispatcher servlet. Request will go to whom? Dispatcher servlet. Again, what will happen now? Our dispatcher servlet will call to who? One object. That object is nothing but what, guys? Anyone know that? Anyone remember that our Spring MVC flow?
Request map.
Handler
Request map.
Handle request.
Handler mapping.
Handler mapping, right? Handler mapping.
Handler map.
Handler mapping. Okay, good. So after then what will happen now? Who will call this object now? Our dispatcher server. After scanning
Front
our
controller.
again
Front
again request will come to whom? Our dispatcher servlet. Nah, come on.
Dispatcher servlet. Yes, sir.
Handle
Okay. So after then what will happen now, guys? So then by seeing that what is that information about our what develop controller, then what will happen now? Then our dispatcher servlet will call to what? Our rest controller, right? So
Yes,
our
yes.
controller. Then request will go to whom? Our user defined controller, right? Our user defined controller. Okay. So good. So okay, one more thing. Then how our dispatcher servlet know that? How our servlet what is that? Our servlet know that this is the not what is that web client controller, right? This is the REST controller. Then for that to represent what is that REST controller. So for that one more annotation is there. What is that? At the rate REST. At the rate REST controller. Then what is that? Our front controller, we know that okay, this is the this is the REST controller. This is the not a web MVC controller, right? This is not MVC controller. This is the REST controller. Okay, good. So fine now. So here what information will be there now, guys? Here what? Path and what? HTTP methodology, right? HTTP methodology will be there now, guys. Okay, HTTP methodology will be there. After then what? Based on that HTTP methodology and path, our request will come to this controller class. And here what? We will write the REST controller. REST controller, right? And by seeing the method, what will happen now? This controller. Okay, guys. So whenever we will work on now from till now, the thing, everything is the same as how in our Spring MVC, right? How in our Spring MVC the things is there, na? Same things is there here also, right? Same things is there here also. But from here onward, the picture will change, guys. Okay, from next year onward, the picture will come. Their UI view resolver are there, na? Guys, 1 minute. 1 minute I need. Okay, 1 minute I need.
ఇది కాదయ్యా, కోడింగ్ చేయమంటే నాతో కిడ్డింగ్ చేస్తున్నావా? ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేయడం రాదు, క్లయింట్స్ వస్తే మేనేజ్ చేయడం రాదు, ఇంకా ఎర్రర్స్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయమంటే అదో పెద్ద అగ్ని పరీక్ష. ఇంకేం చేస్తావయ్యా నువ్వు? ఏం నేర్చుకున్నావు ఎన్నాళ్ళు? అదేంటో తెలుసా?
Hey Manchala, what are you doing?
బాగుందా నీ మీద వస్తున్న
Manchala, are you serious about your career? Okay. Okay, guys. So now let's see that. Okay, let's see that. So here, what REST controller methodology is there, right? REST controller methodology is there. Then what will happen now, guys? So come here. Okay. So after then what? This producer, if producer want to send the data to whom? Our consumer. So which object we will use now, guys? The response body, na? Come on. Just I explain, na, guys. Come on.
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Now don't think about that consumer, right? Consumer, here I'm just I'm developing provider, guys. Okay, provider means what is that? Producer. Without producer there is no consumer, guys. Okay, so first what will happen now? What we will do now? First we will develop what? Producer, then we can able to
Provider.
develop consumer, right? Come on.
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Okay, so here what? So here what is that? So but here what is that? Here there is no UI, guys. Okay, here what we have need to transfer what? XML data or JSON data. So if we want to transfer XML data or JSON data, which object we will use now, guys? Which object we will use now? to send-
Response body.
Come on, everyone.
Response body.
Response coding.
Yes.
Response body.
Yes, response body, right? Response body means what? This controller will call to that person who this controller will call one object. This controller will call what? Our response body entity object, guys. Okay, response body entity object, right? Response entity object, right? Response entity object, it's having a response entity object having how many part? Again, response entity having 2 part. How many part, guys? Come on.
2 parts.
part.
2 part. Okay, 2 part. So inside that 2 part, okay, so it's having 2 part. Now
Body, HTTP
Status.
HTTP status,
body,
status, and what is that? Body part, right? Body part. In the body section, what we will do now? We will send the data, right? We will send the data. And here, what is that? In the status section, what we will send now, guys? How many this what is that? This information, right? This what is that? This status code we seen, right? This status code will come, right? In the body section, right? In the header,
Yes, sir.
HTTP status, right? In the HTTP status, 1xx, 2xx, 3xx, 4xx, and 5xx. This what? This in status code will be there, guys. Okay, this status code will be there. Now after then what will happen now? This response entity will come to whom? Our front controller. Our what?
Servlet.
Yeah, front
Dispatcher
controller is nothing but what? Dispatcher servlet, right? Dispatcher servlet. Now then what will happen now? This response will come to our what? Consumer. This the response will come to whom? Our consumer, guys. Okay, so but here what is it? No UI. In the REST concept, right? In the REST concept there is no UI. In the REST concept, no UI. No UI, guys. Okay, no UI, guys. But
in the rest kind of no UI. Then
yes,
we are developing in the
yes. So, but if UI is there, then what is that? What object we are using now, guys, in the Spring MVC? Anyone remember that? From here onward, the picture
Model.
will view resolver are there, right? Come on.
Yes.
yeah.
But here,
Yeah,
view,
view resolver.
Yes, sir.
but here view resolver is there? No, na. Come on.
Not there.
No, not there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys.
The
So,
response body is
yes. So, okay. So, anyone want to develop one small application, just dummy application? Anyone want to see these things? Okay, how it's working now, guys? Come on.
Yes, Ravi. Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay, so let's
Yes, sir.
create one what?
Yes.
Let's create one application. So for that, what I'm going to do now? Now file, new, select what? Spring Starter project, right? So here I'm taking what? Boot, REST, producer, app one. Okay, app one. I'm like taking app one, right? Selecting a app one. Okay, so here good. So here take next. Okay, so here what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select web MVC, right? Web Spring Web, and another one is what? Spring Boot Dev Tool. Okay, these two dependency I'm selecting, guys. Okay, now next and finish. Okay, so yeah, this is the created now, guys. Still application is creating now, guys. Because of that I'm waiting, right? See this. Yeah, okay, so good. So come here, okay. So here what we will do now, just I'm opening the property file, guys. Everyone is there now in the session. Come on, give the response, guys.
Yes,
Yes.
Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes,
Yes.
Ravi.
Okay,
Sir.
server dot
Port.
Port.
please switch off your camera. Server dot port. Just I'm writing 2020. Okay. So this is nothing. That's it, guys. Okay. No more things need. Okay. So now come here. come inside that. Okay, so right click. Okay, right click, new class. Just I'm taking here dot what? My control. Just take the CONTRO, controller app, right? Controller app. So here what I'm taking now? REST controller. REST controller application. Any name we can take, guys. Okay. So now I'll finish it. Who is that person who is not switching off the camera? Please switch off your camera.
Amarani is there.
Okay, no issue. So good. So here what
Sorry,
is
Ravi.
okay, no issue. So here what? So come to our application now, guys. So just think about that. This is that our own controller. So how we can make this one as what? REST controller, guys. So what annotation? Just I explain it now, guys. What is that?
At the rate
REST
REST
controller.
controller.
Okay, so what we will do now here, we will apply on the top of what? REST controller.
REST controller.
REST controller, right? REST controller. Okay, so here what I'm going to do now, guys. So here what we will take now? Here what we will take now? Here we will take one method. But here in the last, right, in the Spring MVC, we are taking what? We are taking the return type as what? Return type as what? String, right? String type of
Model.
methodology.
Page.
But here what return type we will take? Which object we will take now, guys? Here return type we will
Response
take as what?
entity.
Response entity. Come on.
Response entity.
Response entity. Yes,
Yes.
Ravi.
Yes. So okay, so I'm going to create one method now, guys. Okay, so here I'm taking one public what? Public response entity. Response entity, right? Response entity. Now in the response entity, I'm going to take the generic type as a string. Generic type as a string. I'm taking what? Get data. Get data. I'm taking the method name as what? Get data. Return just null. I'm returning, guys. Okay, just null. I'm returning. Okay. So okay, guys. So okay. So good. So if I want to make this method as a request get type, then what annotation we will use now, guys? Anyone can tell?
At the rate of get
Mapping.
Get mapping, right? Get mapping. Now here, what is that? Slash so.
Path URL.
Yeah. So the data, right? Just I'm writing the so the data now, guys. Okay. So okay, fine now. So just I explain it, right? So response entity, how many part having the response entity now, guys? Anyone can tell?
to
Two parts.
Two parts. Body and status.
Body.
body status.
Okay, so good. So what I will do now here, I'm going to create one what again response entity object, right? Response entity object string. I'm taking the res any name res equal to what? New